ladies, it's Kara from iStampin.com. Thank you for joining me today on my countdown to the ending of Sale-A-Bration. Today I am starting a new series, so for the next 12 days until Sale-A-Bration is over, I am going to be showing you some fun projects that you can make using the items out of the Sale-A-Bration catalog and the Occasions catalog. And just as a reminder, if you're watching this video and are not familiar with Sale-A-Bration, what that is that's Stampin' Up's annual sale. And for every $50 that you spend, you are able to choose a free item from our Sale-A-Bration catalog. And if you visit www.istampin.com, I'm going to have a accompanying blog post with today's card, and I'll have more information on how to receive a Sale-A-Bration catalog if you have not gotten one. But it does go through the end of this month, so we're just about less than 2 weeks away. The other thing that I wanted to also mention is that I am going to be having a mystery hostess contest. So if you go on over to my blog after you watch the video, you will see the mystery hostess code that you will use if you are placing an order through my online store. This is for anyone that's going to be placing an order less than $150. If it's over $150, you don't want to use the hostess code because you want to be able to utilize the hostess benefits that you will have earned. But if it's less than $150, make sure that you put in that hostess code, and then after Sale-A-Bration is over, I am going to be choosing one of you who has placed an order during this 12-day series, and you will win all of the hostess benefits. So that's a nice little extra bonus for you. So let's get started. This is the card that I'm going to be making today. I am going to be using the Best Day Ever stamp set that is in our Sale-A-Bration catalog. And I did make a card earlier in the beginning of Sale-A-Bration, but I wanted to show you this fun card that I made here. These are just the 3 ink colors that I'll be using is Calypso Coral, Coastal Cabana, and Crushed Curry. And then using, like I said, the stamps. I'm also going to be using the angled tag topper punch. That's what gives me this cute little tag. I'm going to be using some white baker's twine, and I'm also going to be using the Best Year Ever accessory pack. That's also in our Sale-A-Bration catalog, and that's where I'm getting that fun ribbon here at the top. But let's get started. The first thing that I am using is the Whisper White Cut and Ready card bases. I like these card bases because they're already cut to size and they're scored, so all you need to do is just fold at the score mark and make sure that it's even on both sides, and then just take your bone folder and just give that a good crease. So they're so nice that the less work that I have to do, the better. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we are gonna make this background pattern, and as you can see, it has that bokeh effect, and bokeh is a technique that photographers use, but it's been in vogue, you know, with backgrounds for the last few years, so I thought this was a fun technique. So all you need to do is just grab your Coastal Cabana stamp pad, and then what I did is I just ink it up and then just do some random stamping. And to get that effect, you want to go ahead and stamp multiple, like 3 times, and that gives you that faded look. So just random around the card, and you can kind of twist and turn your stamp. We'll do something dark up here. There's really no rhyme or reason. I kind of like this stamping because you really can't make mistakes with this. Let's see, maybe up here. Okay, that looks good. Okay, next what we're going to be working on is the tag. And so I'm going to be using the tag topper punch, the angled tag topper punch. And if you look at this little channel right here, this is 2 inches wide. So this is a great way to use up your scrap. So here I've just got a scrap of Whisper White cardstock, and I'm just going to get my Stampin' Trimmer out, and I'm just going to cut this down to 2 inches. Okay, and let's see, I think my tag, let's see, how long did I do this? So about 3.5 inches long. So then let me just go ahead and cut this down to 3.5 inches. And I'm going to be inking this up in Calypso Coral. And kind of going down towards the bottom. And I'm using my photopolymer stamp, so I'll be able to see exactly where I'm stamping, which is really nice. Okay, that looks good. And then from here, I will take the tag, or the cardstock, and then slide it into my tag and go up all the way and then just push down. And that gives me that angled look. How fun and easy is that? All right, so the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna feed my ribbon, and so I'm using the Best Year Ever accessory pack. This comes with 3 different colors of ribbon and buttons, and like I said, this is in our Sale-A-Bration catalog. So this is great, all the colors coordinate. And I'm just going to feed it through the top of the hole. Okay, I've got the bow tied, and then now you can just fiddle with it, get the loops and the tails to the length that you prefer. All right, so I'm just going to cut off the ribbon at an angle and then just cut these tails just a little bit. Okay, so it's going to look like that. All right, and before, I'm not going to attach it to the front of the card yet, because what we're going to be doing is drawing a little petal or a little stem down here with the flowers. If you see here on my sample card, I made the flower here, and then I just drew with my Stampin' Right marker, my Coastal Cabana. But before we get there, that part, we're going to go ahead and stamp the flower in Coastal Cabana, and we're going to do a little bit of fussy cutting. And if you know me, I despise fussy cutting, but this stamp image is actually pretty simple. At least I did a pretty good job on my sample card, so hopefully I can repeat that. So you're just going to stamp it out twice in crushed curry. You're going to take your scissors, and I'll just show you how I started it, and then I'll finish this off camera. This is the easiest way that I've found to do it, is I'm starting on the right, I'm left-handed, so I'm starting on the right side of the petal and cutting all the petals on the right side and then coming back on the left. So, and the trick to this is turning the paper, not your scissors. And so if you can, leave a little bit, I cut pretty close to that image. If you like, you can either do that or leave a little bit of the white. I prefer leaving a little bit of the white, so that was a little bit too close. So we'll get a little bit further away here. So like that. And then you just repeat it on the left side, and then the flowers cut out. So this is actually a pretty easy image to cut out. So I've got my flowers cut out right there. And next what you want to do is you want to take each individual flower, and with your bone folder you just want to gently curl up the petals, and that just gives the flower just a little bit of dimension, so it's not so flat on the tag. So just curl them up gently. That's just kind of breaking up the fibers in the cardstock. Okay, so you'll do that for both of them. And then the easiest adhesive that I found to attach these to the tag is with the glue dots. So you'll just want to get out your glue dots next. And just put it on the center of the back of one petal. And what you want to do is you want to offset the petals. So you just want to twist them. And just use that other glue dot on the back of the bottom petal. And then just attach that to your tag. Kind of fluff up the petals, and we'll do it about right there. And then what I'm using is our basic rhinestones, and I'm using the largest size. And just take one out of there and just stick that in the center of the petal, like so. Okay, and I use my paper snips. That's the easiest way to do it. Okay, and then from here, you just want to grab your Coastal Cabana Stampin' Write marker, and we're going to use the thin side. And then what I did is I just hand drew just a stem. So it makes it look like that's a flower. Okay, so that's what our tag looks like. All right, and then we just bring our card back in, and then from here what I did is I'm going to use some dimensionals and just pop up the card, or pop up the tag, excuse me. And then we will be all done. This is a fun, simple card, great for spring. Hopefully where y'all are, it's getting warmer and things are starting to bloom. Here in Florida, it's warm today, so I feel for y'all up in the Northeast. I heard there was more snow coming. maybe in April it will start to feel like spring. And then I just kind of angled it on the side, and there we go. All right, so there you have it, a very sweet, simple, springy card, and I appreciate you joining me for 12 days left of celebration. Please join me tomorrow and see what I have in store for day 11. All right, ladies, thanks and have a great day. Bye.